Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Wishyouluckk, back at it again. Let me lower Panda over here. I know you guys really wanted me to do a Panda coaching gameplay, and then I hit up Panda, and he was like, you can grab something from my Twitch, or you can use a sweat gameplay, doesn't matter to me. So here we are, doing the first ever Panda coaching session. And I know a lot of people are probably going to think to themselves, man, this guy's uncoachable, he's insane. But hey, even Michael Jordan had coaches, you know? Even Kobe Bryant had a coach. First and foremost, the issue with, I guess, coaching Panda is that this is one of those things where I'm sure if Panda watched this gameplay, he could probably do the exact same thing for himself. And I'm sure Panda, like myself, has also reached the point of playing Destiny where you literally just don't care about getting better. You feel like you know everything you know, and when you make mistakes, you immediately know you're making a mistake. So it's kind of hard for Panda to take anything away from this without him wanting to take something away from this by himself. But I guess it's good for you guys to watch. So first and foremost, that first push was fucking brain dead. Panda, you're an absolute nah, I'm joking. Gotta be careful with these guys. This AIM clan, I know there's been some rumor about this AIM clan, so I would play really cautious against these guys. Panda plays kind of balls to the wall. Very aggressive. Kind of reminds me of D1, how I used to play, and it always caught people lacking. People were always expecting you to be on the back foot. And since you're pushing like this, you kind of always catch them by surprise, but it is very risky because it's Destiny 2 on PC. And if somebody has an aimbot, you just get 3-tapped in the air and that's it, you're dead. I know Walla, it happens to Walla a lot as well, where if you're watching Walla play against a cheater and he jumps a lot, so if he's not suspecting who he's jumping in front of, then he just gets 3-tapped. I would put the audio louder on Panda's side. I know that you guys are probably like, wait, we can't hear Panda's audio. The issue is Panda plays music during his streams, and the copyright. Yeah, I don't want to have this video muted because of the music that's in the background. So they get a pick, obviously. Collapse on the other two guys. Winded Hero wins his one, and then Karity and Panda clean up the last guy. Another thing about giving a lesson, I guess, to somebody like Panda is that he plays stacked, right? Like they're doing stacked recovs. So what happens when you're playing stacked is a lot of the mistakes are typically individual mistakes. It's not necessarily team mistakes. Like one person gets a little too aggressive and kind of fucks it up for everybody. Because when you go down against a good team, you know, the good team's just going to collapse on the other two players, right? Like the odds of 3 good players dying to 2 good players is not very high. So now the reason why I chose this game was because this game does go to 4-4. So right now it looks like an absolute stomp, but something changes. Something switches up in this lobby. Panda has a very aggressive opening. He walks into a grenade and kind of gets himself killed here. That's just his aggression at play. Once again, hard to teach Panda because Panda would watch that and be like, yeah, I was just being a fucking dumbass. Also, I'm not really sure how much Panda cares to play smart when he's stomping a team like this 3-1. Now it's 3-2, hoping to see him get a little bit more serious. I feel like right around that 3-round mark in trials, everyone kind of like starts focusing like, wait, we lost 3 rounds? Get the fuck out of here. Like, we have to start focusing, we have to start trying. And as always, I want to say thank you to Panda for letting me do this lesson for him. Even though he's probably not going to take much away from it. Even though I haven't really taken much away from it. Because right now it's just individual mistakes. Like overextending. Teammate gets picked by a super. Panda going to play the res here. He has a shuriken. No shade step up. He can throw the shuriken out the wall. Hit that. Yes. It's a great play. Gets the kill. Almost gets a double kill. But chokes on the shot. Maybe should have taken his time with that shot. Instead of rushing it. But I do... Karity makes a big mistake here. That was a big mistake on Karity's part. Panda, I don't know if Panda called it out that guy had 1 HP, but Karity should have definitely ran in there and slid to the left so that he was away from the shotgun and just hand cannon the guy while he was getting the res. I think Karity went for the flashy play of sniping the res, and it ended up getting him killed. He would have died regardless as well because that Titan Solar melee burns you for about 170 damage. So now it's 3-3. They pop a Hammer of Soul. Panda is absolutely fucked here. Unless this guy is awful, which he almost was. But once again, this is one of those scenarios where it's just an individual mistake. He overextended, the guy popped the super and tunneled him. Not much you can learn from there aside from play less aggressive when the other team has supers. Carity's last alive again. Carity does have a super. He can pop his... No.
Game 7 or 6, I don't know.
Panda's trying to launch trials when it's 4-3.
After he lost the first time.
This is just like individual mistakes. It's overextensions. It's overly aggressive gameplay. Like it's aggression without thinking, which typically gets you killed in PC Destiny 2. If you play with really good players on your team, you can kind of get away with it because they'll back you. These guys seem to really be focusing Panda with their supers. Like that guy could have ignored him and went to the right for the other two. He got juked out. Panda snapped his ankles in half, but he overextended with the challenge. He could have just ran away. Just like ego mistakes. Luckily, his teammates were there to clutch up for him. Carity's playing really well this game. He's made one mistake so far. Panda's made a couple mistakes, but Panda knows it. I think Panda literally just said that was a stupid mistake. Yeah.
Dude, I charge so much, it's insane. Only the upper.
See what Panda does with his pickaxe. The other team has no supers, so all right, now they just got a chaos reach.
Just kidding. I bet the chaos.
Panda's trying to bait it here. Winded Hero's trying to bait it here. Panda gets a pick.
Chaos? What is that guy doing?
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I thought it was too, but he just stayed in the back. He's hit 50.
Almost overstays his 1v1. Almost overstood it. Gets the freeze, gets the cleanup, game over. That was like the longest, shortest game I've ever seen. I don't know how to explain it, but that was like literally the longest, shortest game I've ever seen. Like every round was fast and the game was back and forth. Every round was like minimum 25-30 seconds. I mean, maximum 25-30 seconds. So unfortunately, there wasn't too much to take away from this. In general, when you're watching a really good player, you're gonna hear that player talk about their mistakes way more than you're gonna be able to learn from them yourself, in my opinion. The issues or the problems that Panda had that game weren't problems with mechanics. They weren't problems with much in terms of like individual ability. It was problems with just like mental lapsing. And I know from firsthand experience that mental lapse happens a lot when you're just doing stacked recovs and you're not thinking about making every play perfect. So I think what we're going to do is on the next video, we're going to review a Panda tourney gameplay where he's actually thinking more. And he's thinking about every play a bit more aggressively, and he's thinking about his deaths because they're a lot more important. And I'm interested to see what happens when you up the stakes for Panda's thinking. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.